Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sitaram Foundation. I am Dr. Nikam. I am here with Dr. Arun Verma, the founder of the Sitaram Foundation, and he has been celebrating Dussehra Mela at the Skeeter Stadium for the last 12 years, and the upcoming event is going to be on October 15th, and he's going to tell us something about the Sitaram Foundation and the Dussehra Mela that has been going on for the past decade, and he's going to highlight on what to expect in the October 15th event. Dr. Verma?
Yes, Dr. Nikam, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here and talking to people about and telling them about the foundation. The foundation really was established as a non-profit foundation more than 10 years back, 10-15 years back, and it has two main functions. One is assisting disadvantaged people in our community, whether it's through poverty or through natural disasters. That's one function. The second function is that we are trying to promote our culture, which is the Indian culture, the Vedic culture, and throughout not only Houston but throughout USA and the world. And we try to do that through education at the universities. We try to do it through discourses. We try to do it through sponsorships, as well as through festivals like the Diwali and Dussehra festival, which is taking place, which we feel is a preferred way because it shows our culture in a three-dimensional mode and influences the younger children who have been born and raised here to a much larger extent. So those are the two functions that the foundation does. And Diwali Dussehra is one festival. We have other festivals as well that we cover during the year.
Okay, you talked about Diwali Dussehra Mela, and what inspired you to celebrate the Diwali Dussehra Mela on a large scale, maybe perhaps the largest scale?
Well, the reason for that, Dr. Nikam, is that we had started thinking about having this influencing our children who have been born and raised here and promoting our culture about 15 to 16 years back. And we started with having the Ram Leela play in theaters, but what we pretty soon found that the theaters can accommodate only about 1,000 to 1,500 people. Mm-hmm. And whereas we thought, why not go to a larger scale where we can showcase our proud and ancient culture to thousands of people. And so that was the step which took us there. Secondly, I would say about 3-4 years back, we said, let's try to go international with this festival. And in addition to the 10,000 people who are present in the stadium, we try to use technology to reach out to the rest of the United States and the world as well. As a matter of fact, in 2020, we reached about 650,000 people around the globe, including the US, and we aim to surpass that this year. We are hoping to do that.
What specific message are we trying to get to the Indian community and of course the community at large here in Houston and in the United States?
Well, the message primarily is for the children who have been born and raised here, to introduce them as to what our culture is, number one. Number two is reconnect the Indian diaspora, which is in the US, back to the roots which they experienced back in India. Number three is the general population in the USA, all the mainstream Americans, as well as people around the world, introducing our culture, the moral values, and our ancient and proud heritage to them, to indicate, because India, as you know, our culture believes in brotherhood. It believes, there's a saying which says Vasudev Kutumbakam, which means the entire human race is one big family, and that's what we try to create by spreading this message around. So that's the message really, is that the entire entire world is one family, and we need to live happily and together, and and treat each other as brothers and sisters.
That's absolutely true, because the message of Diwali is so has reverberated all across the globe, I should say, because in UK I just saw Boris Johnson celebrating Diwali last year, and prime ministers all across the different nations have celebrated Diwali, and of course the presidents, the last 2-3 presidents have celebrated Diwali in the White House, and you have attended the Diwali at the governor's mansion here in Texas, what can people expect to see in this Dussehra festival, and how it's going to change their perception of the Indian culture?
Okay, what they are going to see, Dr. Nikam, is you might say we try to bring the best of our culture and present it at the stadium here in Houston. What our team does is we look at the various events which take place around the world, especially the Diwali and the Dussehra festivals which take place around the world. We try to pick the best of the best in terms of passing on the message, in terms of presentation. So what we do is we try to first involve all the children. For example, in the children's costume contest, we have over 100 children who participate every year, and not only they're participating, but their parents are also participating, because they're helping them dress them up, and
the whole family
the whole family is involved, and of course the children are asking questions which the parents have to reply as to why they are doing it in such a manner. The other thing is we also try to educate and bring forth the various dance schools, because the culture is also based on dances, as you know, which originated from the temple dances of India, and those are the things that we present. This year we have about 11 to 12 different forms of dances, folk dances, the Maharashtrian dances, the Punjabi dances. We are also demonstrating some of our culture, which is like the martial arts, the Kerala martial arts. We are demonstrating that on stage as well. The other things which we are demonstrating this year is the what we call the Ram Leela, which we used to have it in Hindi before, but we were told that some of the children here probably do not understand fully the dialogues which go on, which is really the message. And so this year, for the first time, we are doing it in English. So I think that's going to be very, very interesting. In addition to that, we have 40 different floats in our parade, which we call it the Dussehra parade. It shows different scenes from different scriptures, from different temples, not only in Houston, but elsewhere as well. And we showcase that, so that those things people recognize or then become aware of. Like the Pashupatinath temple, there's a replica of that which is going to be shown at this parade. We also have the Statue of Equality, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi a few months back. You'll see the replica of that as well. So there are a number of scenes. We'll have Ram and Sita, who are going to be riding the horse-drawn buggy in bridal attire. So those are the things, people, and our own folks, our own brothers and sisters, they participate in these floats as actors. The other thing which we are presenting this year, Nick, is this message of brotherhood. There are about 96 to 100 consulates, foreign consulates in Houston, and we have invited all of them to please come and attend this festival along with their staff. And many have already accepted our invitation and are going to be attending. And to showcase our brotherhood towards the entire human race, we will be marching with them in the parade with 100 flags. There are 100 volunteers dressed in uniforms carrying their national flags to show solidarity. The other aspect, as you know, is this is the 75th year of Indian independence, and we are trying to highlight and showcase these sacrifices our freedom fighters did over the years, and so we have picked up about 15 prominent freedom fighters, and these are like Jhansi Ki Rani, Tatya Tope, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Sardar Patel, and Lokmanya Tilak, Jawaharlal Nehru, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Mahatma Gandhi, of course. So we have actors dressed up as that. They are going to be presented on the stage, and while they are being presented on the stage, we'll be showing actual photographs of those main, you might say, giants of our freedom struggle on the screen, and describing what they did to contribute towards the India's freedom. And of course, they are also going to be participating in the parade in a float, behind which we have another 75 volunteers in uniforms who are going to be carrying 75 Indian national flags to indicate one flag for every year of independence that we have enjoyed so far. So, I mean, that's a kind of a, and of course we have got Kumbhkaran, Meghnad and Ravan Dahan, which takes place. It's a really, in actuality, it takes place in front of the 10,000 people, and as I said, by using technology, we want to show it to the entire world. And of course the fireworks following that. So that's in a nutshell is what we are going to be presenting. Of course, we have the usual stuff like the Diwali Bazaar, the food court, things like that, and we have got a lot of there's going to be bands over there, marching bands are going to be there. There's going to be Punjabi dhol, there's going to be Maharashtrian dhol. I mean, you name it. So we try to bring every organization.
You're bringing the entire Indian subcontinent culture under one roof, which is pretty unusual.
That is absolutely correct. We try to bring every organization we can think of together to participate in this festival. And of course, this year we have got invited about 100 foreign countries as well to attend this particular festival. So it's going to be a magnificent event. The entire stadium is going to lit up with millions of Diwali lights. So I think people will be amazed, and because you can see these lights miles away when you're driving towards the stadium.
Field.
And that Dr. Nikam, I guess we should mention where they can get the tickets. You can get the tickets at www.shrisitaram.org, or you can go to sulekha.com or Eventbrite. So please, folks, we would love to see you at this festival. Bring your family, bring your children. They will enjoy it. We have got dozens of games for children and things they can participate in. And if any of you have children who want to dress up as Hanumans, little Hanumans, please give us a call, or who want to participate in any of the floats, give us a call. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Arun Verma. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We are coming to you live from Sri Sitaram Foundation, and of course October 15th we would like to see you. That's where we're going to have all these activities going on, starting with the children's costume contest and classical dances from all across India, followed by a Ram Leela in English, which will be followed by Dol Tosh from Maharashtra state. And after that, we're going to have this fantastic parade, and that is going to be highlighting all the different aspects of Indian culture. And top that off, we'll have Ravan Dahan, where Ravan and Meghnad are all burnt to ashes. And after that, we're going to have fireworks. So you don't want to miss that. This is going to be on October 15th at the Constellation Field, or as Skeeter's Field as it used to be called. We started 10 years ago. We would love to see you, and please do get your tickets, and we will see you on October 15th, 2022 at the Constellation.